Right, so today, if you're not already bored of this, I'm doing some work on the dash and also some work on the door that will eventually go on here and mounted on there with some weld. So the plan is, I'm getting the fiberglass out again today, so I may as well do a load of work on that. So I'm going to make the section here for the top of there, bottom of there, glass it all in so it's basically all ready for putting in shape in next week. I'm doing this section here, so this is all going to be, where is it? This is all going to sort of drape down here into the dash there. I might try and make this sort of curved so it kind of comes out a bit as well somehow. Not entirely sure yet, but something that looks relatively decent. The door, I'll show you. It's out here. Currently looks a bit of a state, but it's got some work to have done on this. So basically I've got to take out some of these lines here. It's a bit dark for this, isn't it? Take out some of these lines here where the original window was, because I'm not going to need those anymore. Same as all this fiberglass up here, which isn't really attached, it's just kind of like a groove almost in here. That's all got to come out and then blend it in properly to the door, same as the other side. I've also got to do, where are we, this side, the other side of the door. So originally there was going to be speaker holes and stuff all in here, but none of those are going to be there. But what I'm going to do is very similar to what I did before. Another one is basically smooth this off to be a nice smoother finish. It's slightly different angle to the other one, the passenger door. It's got a bit of an angle where the screen is for the camera. I mean, that's just basically put in there now at the moment to show where it's going to sit, but that's going to be slightly more styled this side. Eventually I'll be doing this similar thing to the other side, cutting out a section so it basically matches up, looks more like an interior rather than like a big chunky piece. So you can see how that's going to look. Got a fiberglass over all these holes, chop out some of the wood and the glass from there, and basically get it looking like a door and make it so it sort of fits. So yeah, I'll crack on with that. I'll do part two when I've had a couple of hours work on it. Don't know how much I'll get done, got no idea, but at least it gives you an idea of where we're heading for the next week or two. Obviously have Christmas getting involved, so some of it will be after, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right, it's part two. Been pretty busy. Done probably, I don't know, 2.5 hours of work, something like that. Been working on this, as I said. The fiberglass inside of things is now basically the same as the other door, where it's right up to the top. In fact, overlapping basically to get some strength. Onto the door frame over there. It's going to be supported behind as well by steel bars and MDF and all sorts of stuff. This is just to get the main structure on the front sorted so it's all nice and smooth. Not smooth currently, obviously, but it will be eventually. I'll say smooth, it basically just means all the lines basically coming into play for the window that will eventually go in there. So the window's going to come down here, there, over there, obviously follow that around, and there'll be like an opening here in the window to sort of like a sliding piece or something along those lines to tidy things up. But yeah, so the general gist is fiberglass is hardening. That's why it looks all wet still at the moment. But it's looking quite good. I've put a little bit in here as well. Obviously ignore the fact that people are going to say obviously it's going to crack and stuff in there. That's not the final thing. It's going to be all flatted back here, tucked back to metal, then glassed over the top again, and then sorted from there. So that won't shouldn't have any issues once all the doors nice and solid. But that will make things nice and smooth too, like the other door. Over here I've been fairly busy, so I've done all this side here. Again, it's all dry and it's all wet. I've done all this side here. That basically is all nice and smooth. That's going to come sort of like that around there basically when it's done. I've done the bottom piece of the tablets as well, so it's all going to tidy up nicely down here. It's also going to tidy up nicely in here. I've put the glass in there as well, so it's all building up to the right sort of shape. This section's all done, so this is all now connected. So this piece, if you've seen the previous videos, this piece was all broken before. This whole section here is one piece, and the piece that was over there is another piece. So they just literally slot together like that and like that. So basically all that is done. All that is glassed up the top there, and basically the don't worry about all these overhang pieces. It's just got to be solid enough here and along the bottom on the actual frame itself. All this overhang side of things here will be cut out because we obviously don't need any of that. So yeah, there you go, looking pretty good. So let me know what you think. Comments if you feel like you need to, and also subscribe if you can as well, because that always helps. Yeah, I'll do another video as and when I next can.